what room of this monstrosity do you want me to move you to?
I'm sure I can find some dark hallway to go down. I'm just gonna jump in Dark Horse Motorsports, and I'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna let you go down to Dark Horse Motorsports if I can find them even. There he goes. All right, Dakota, are you ready? You didn't make it. The update who ballooed you out of racing?
Yeah, I ain't called one here in a while.
Yeah, the update kind of who ballooed you here. But nevertheless, we're here for what it's worth. And we're going to try to watch 34 cars attempt to do this.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild in my opinion. I didn't get to lay any laps. Unfortunately, I fell luck to the update here. So we'll see how this one breaks down.
I'm not even going to do the starting grid because I'm afraid it's going to break things. So I couldn't test it earlier. So we're going to go with no starting grid for tonight, just like everything. But over 34 cars. We do know we got Bryce Thomas and Mr. Joseph Tucker on the front row. Bryce Breedy right there. We know he's quick. And also the track state, as you can tell on your screen, pretty freaking worn out already.
Yeah, this track state's kind of wore off as these guys ran some practice laps and qualified on this track state. With it not resetting, it's going to be a tough course for these guys.
Well, we are about to let the fun begin. And these drivers most likely are about ready to start banging their head against the wall for about 200 laps here. Man, this is a lot of cars to put on a dirt track, buddy. Joseph out front, ready to go. Lights will go off across the iRacing pace truck. Of course, with the new update, we did learn the driver of the pace car's name. He has now officially been named Fred. So everyone welcome Fred in the iRacing pace truck as he'll lead the NOSSCAR field around ready to go. Here we go. Do we make it through turn one? End of one. The 81 on the bottom. I'm going to try to look back through the pack here. So far, kind of, sort of, so good. Wow. That was actually a better turn one than I anticipated. 3 wide into 3 and 4, a couple cars deep. Back here around 23rd, 24th, and we got trouble. Turn 4's the parking lot back here. Hold on, boys. Grab the brakes. Leaders are going to have to come back around through this. And there's the yellow. And just like that, lap number 2, the yellow flag flies. Well, we kind of predicted that pre-race, did we not, Mr. Dakota? Yellow at lap 2. And we'll try to figure out exactly where the caution was. Couple of cars went around. The 84 out of shape. And the caution flag waves. So first yellow of the night here. And are you still working on your update over there, Mr. Dakota? I think Dakota's still working on the update here as we work through. And again, we're 4 laps in at 200 here tonight from the Bristol Motor Speedway dirt race here tonight. Last time NOSSCAR will see this particular race.
Yeah, it's coming along here slowly.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Hermas on pit road already. Joseph leads, Breedy second, or Thomas second, Breedy third, Anderson fourth, Joseph fifth. Right now, Chuck Ayers, Jason Metcalf, Austin back there in ninth here as well.
It's coming along here. It's for some odd reason I can't really hear you on Discord. I can't hear you unless you're through the stream, and it's a little delayed.
All right, let me fix that. All right, better now? Oh, we lost Dakota. He'll be back. We'll get ready to go yet again. Double file here. So Joseph continuing to lead 5 laps in. Lights will go out atop the iRacing pace car. We'll get ready to go back at it here. And again, field coming down, ready to go. Bryce Breedy, Bryce Thomas, Joseph Tucker. There's the Ghost machine ready to go. Lights are off on the iRacing pace truck this time by. I think. I think they're off. They are off. And we're ready to get lap number 7 on the board and underway. So ready to go. Coming to green is 7 on the board. Patrick Rushton, everybody back up to speed once again down the front straightaway, 2 and 3 wide. They'll hit the corner, a couple cars up top in the wall. RJ gonna ride the wall out of turn 2. Keeping it rolling. Matt cars around back here in the pack. Spinning, colliding in turn 1. Christopher Breaker back there. Nathan Cantrell down pit road. Andrew Matt Medler trying to sneak his way through. There comes the pterodactyl. Meanwhile, Thomas out front leading over Joseph. 0.5 of a second up front. They'll both work the top already into lap traffic. Here comes Chuck Ayers, and you can visibly see this racetrack completely worn down right now. Matt back there, Jose there as well, working their way through turns 1 and 2. Everybody to the wall. All right, nice and easy does it. Everybody working through the slick here. 1 car out of shape. That's the 19. Jose there as well, trying to hold his truck car stable. Meanwhile, Bryce leads. We got another one around. Another big incident. Turn 4. Breedy gets clocked. And that car's destroyed. And caution is out. Take a look at what happened to Bryce. So Breedy, fast car, just lost the back of it, and here we go, the 18's there, and then they're going to get hung together, and here we go. Chaos and insanity ensues, and Bryce gets yeeted. That truck car destroyed. Hey, Jordan, Matt up here in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do. What's going on?
What you thinking so far? Bryce Breedy just involved in a big one. How are you feeling out there?
I'm thinking at least I wrecked on lap like 3 instead of lap 29. But this is brutal. I'm making up spots. I'm making up spots by literally just not sliding in the corner because everybody's over rotated.
Well, man, we got a long way to go. You got plenty of time to get there.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully, at least my buddy Bryce, he's up there.
Well, he's your
hopefully
leader.
He stays up there. So, yeah, hopefully he stays up there because I started right behind him. He got absolutely shoved into the wall. First couple of laps there by I forget who it was, but the guy who started on the pole just absolutely put him up into the wall. Luckily, no damage. So he's doing all right. Hopefully, he stays up there.
There we go, Jordan. Well, best of luck going forward, buddy.
Thanks, man. Oh.
All right, we'll get ready to go right back at it here. Jordan right there in line, ready to go. See, this is what happens when you take this many race cars and put them on a dirt track. Ready to go once again. We'll fire the field back off of Bryce Thomas here, who leads tonight. Joseph there in second. Looking for the restart momentarily. Let's talk to Bryce. Hey, Bryce Thomas, you're out front right now. How's it feeling?
It's feeling good right now.
What do you think the biggest deal is? Traffic tonight?
Yeah, try and just get through traffic. On this slick track, it's really hard for some people keep it straight. So just trying to keep my nose clean, stay out front, just manage a gap, basically back to second.
Yes, sir, man. Well, best of luck to you, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Let's see, where's the pterodactyl flapping his wings at here? As we get ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. Bryce, Joseph right there as well. Ready to go racing. Joseph in the ghost car. Joseph Tucker outside of Bryce Thomas. Ready for the restart. Just 15 to 200 in the books. So 15 to 200 complete. Ready to go. Once again, lights off on the pace car. And ready to turn them loose. And right now, everybody into the corner. Morgan Lilly back here. Joseph, Patrick, David J. Cannon, Matt Metler, Pterodactyl trying to move that car forward up to 15th. Look at Pterodactyl go for somebody that hasn't ran on the dirt before. Michael back there working the bottom, trying to tiptoe around the inside. 3 wide comes the 84 with 64. Machine of Eric through. Tymac way back here struggling. Andrew Davis up top. Meanwhile, Thomas Akers, Alex Anderson right there. Dohar, Shane Har, all in the mix here. Just 17 complete. Medler. Cannon. There's Medler, Cyber Power PC, trying to pick up another one. Alex Anderson side by side for 4th and 3rd. That's Ollie Ferguson battling with him. Lap traffic. It's going to cost the one of Chuck Ayers. Ayers going to be setting midway on the bottom. Don't get ran over, Chuck. Get her whipped around there, buddy. Anderson right here out of shape as well. Anderson all cattywampus. He'll lose some time. Now Ollie Ferguson will take over from Bryce. Ollie trying to check out. Here comes Austin, Rob Shaw. Jordan Giroux back there. He'll get fenced. Jordan into the outside wall. Missing body parts all over the racetrack. Jordan trying to hang on. And Kioshin is out. We'll be right back. So ready to go once again. Here's the field gets ready to go. So again, 23 to 200 complete. We'll get ready for the restart here from the Bristol Motor Speedway here tonight. Bristol Dirt here to be exact this evening. So field will stack back up and get ready to go. Ollie will lead the restart. Ollie Ferguson leads as the field will come back around once again. So here we go. Coming to green. It should be a few moments here before the green flag waves. A 91 of Joseph right there as well. Ready to go. So again, field stacked, racked, and ready to rock here for yet another restart tonight. Bristol Dirt here on NOSSCAR, ready to go and ready to get at it. 2 by 2. Coming to green, and this time it'll be Ollie leading the field down with Bryce right there as well. Ready to go. Green flag in the air. Let's go racing. Ollie leads them into turn 1. Ollie out front trying to get away here. Joseph back here 2 and 3 wide. Matt Medler there along with Michael there in the mix also. There's the 40 missing the front end. Jordan Giroux trying to move back forward here as well. Bryce out of this one 3 laps down. Bryce Thomas, more problems up front. And this time it's Thomas getting turned into the outside wall. Metcalf will take advantage here. He'll go the race leading at 29. He'll draw even with Ollie Ferguson. Down the back straightaway, Metcalf going to get that car hooked up on the cushion. Making that thing zing. Gets it in the outside wall. Out of shape. More contact. Hello. Ollie going to muscle back through. And here comes the pack storming back up to him. That opens the door for the 49 here of Austin. Alex Anderson right there. There's the 69 to 2 of Blair. They're all stacked up off that contact up front here as we come to lap 30. So again, the contact is what stacks them up. Again, a little bit more contact here down the back. The two going to spread the needle right through there of Blair to pick up 6. Ayers back there, Dustin back there, Jordan Giroux trying to hang on in his spot in the top 10. There's the 60 up top. The 99 machine of Bryce. Morgan Lilly there as well. There's the 57, going to sling it to the bottom of Joseph. Joseph working the inside lane. Firing it up top now, really trying to get that outside line to roll. Is the 2 of Blair, but don't have enough momentum. That's going to keep him. Now he'll clear the 41, trying to take advantage, or the 91 of Tucker. Up here, Ollie continuing to lead over Jason. Tymac going laps down here. Cars all over the place down the front straightaway, 2 and 3 wide as they head into turn 1. The 64 right around the bottom, Jordan. And the 84, the 47 there as well. The 43 up top. Meanwhile, Metcalf trying to get it planned out here, trying to get away as we got a car around mid corner and another one around in the 69 of Anderson going to lose that car. Tymac creeping around the wall. Car's really trying to figure out a way to get around Tymac here. That is very tricky when you're that car slow at Bristol Dirt because there's no way to run, nowhere to hide. 33 on the board. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide here at the dirt track at Bristol. You just got to keep rolling. Right around the bottom goes the 47 as Justin is there at the end. Rob Shaw up the hill a little bit. Jordan has slipped back to 8th. Metcalf now in a battle with Mr. Ollie Ferguson continuing for that race lead. Ollie going to lose it into Metcalf. And here we go. Cluster off of turn 2. Everybody scrambles. They're still wrecking. Oh! One car going to back up in the way of another one. And somehow no yellow. 30 on the board, 3 wide here. Take a look at him down the front here. Now Jason leads over just Joseph Tucker. Tucker trying to swing at it. 36 on the board. And again, we continue the chaos here at Bristol. Joseph all kind of torn up. Oh, reckoning for the 77 now around. Rob Shaw around, the 28 around. Everybody gonna get around. And caution is out. Tucker leads over Metcalf here, 38 complete. We'll go to commercial break. All right, restart incoming here. 42 on the board of 200, and we are ready to go once again here tonight. The 42 at 200 complete. Here comes the field out of turn number 4. Ready to go once again. Green back in the air. It'll be Joseph Tucker leading. So Joseph leads them down into turn 1 and 2. Yet again, the turn 1-2 complex. Great run there for Joseph out front. Nice job, Joseph. Continuing to lead. Here comes Jason Metcalf. Joseph Tucker right there. Ollie Ferguson back there. Justin, Alex Anderson, Rob Shaw. Alex trying to hang on. Up top, here comes the 19 as well. One car around. Everybody gonna scramble. That's the 84 going for a loop. We'll keep it rolling. So the 84 goes for a loop here. Tucker leads. George Wright right there. There's Wright, Mr. Wrong there as well. Oh, and more problems on board with Wright. He'll get shoved into the fence. So Wright gonna end up in the outside wall. Everything Wright went a little bit wrong there for a moment. Let's do a little bit of crank it up on board here at Bristol. On the board there, you can see this racetrack completely used up, just about 50 laps in, and this place is already worn out to bits here. Joseph continuing to lead. Metcalf there behind him. There goes Joseph. Eric there, 3 wide, slow. Everybody on the brakes. George Wright trying to manipulate himself through. There's Wright trying to move through. RJ. More problems off of turn 4. That's RJ around. The 28 around, and here we go again. Wow. Metcalf, he's going to try to hang on. Keep that car rolling. 50 complete. Metcalf into lap traffic right now. Having to slow up. Tomac there as well. Joseph Tucker going to throw a zinger in there. Try to get to his back bumper through traffic. Tucker gonna follow suit right to the bottom. So a great job, both drivers right to the bottom. Here we go. Tucker gonna go underneath. Here comes Tucker. Jason Metcalf there as well. What a battle at the front of this field. 51 on the board. Jason Metcalf, Joseph Tucker. Here we go. Alex Anderson slow for a moment, gets it recovered. And again, we continue to circulate through. George Wright back here, Dustin there, Joseph out of shape. Tomac slow. Dustin there as well, 3 laps down. Jordan DeRue 1 lap down. Grant 1 lap down. We got about 13 cars left on this lead lap right now. Bryce Thomas, now Jason Metcalf, and Joseph Tucker to pit road. Tucker with damage. Oh, no. Let's take a look. Something wrong with Tucker's car. Oh, he looped it and did a good job getting it on the pit road anyway. Holy moly. Now Metcalf out front. Blair back here, all kinds of damage. Eric Karsten right there. Joseph Tucker coming off the pit road, 1 lap down. Eric there in the middle in 12th. Here comes George. Alex Anderson right there. Tomac trying to peek the 46 to the bottom. Jason though out front by 1.5 seconds. Metcalf continuing to lead over Bryce Thomas. 1.5 the gap. Thomas using that middle lane to get around traffic. Having to tiptoe that car through the slick. We already know that's difficult for him. Man alive, dude. These guys tiptoeing right now. What can you do here? 57 on the board. Big incident. Oh, man. Chuck Iyer is going to get turned around back straight away again. Oh, buddy. "57 laps complete. More cars against the outside wall. We keep rolling." Right now, coming up on lap 60 of this event, it has been carnage and chaos already all night long. And more in trouble. Timac trying to fight forward to 19th, 20th with a halfway broken race car. Metcalf continuing to lead. There's Bryce trying to get through, gets tagged a bit. There's Blair going to sneak by. Blair on the top. Meanwhile, Jason Metcalf starting to leg out the field here. Metcalf doing a wonderful job legging out the field. Battle for second between Thomas now and Blair. A little bit of contact between the two. One around on the bottom. Bryce Thomas trying to split the difference. Rob Shaw. Oh, more contact down into 3. That's the 50 of Shaw trying to move forward. Shaw with Blair. Here comes Rob Shaw. Here comes Ollie Ferguson. 2 and 3 wide right now. And more contact and around goes Blair. Oh, and he's going to get clipped. Oh, that race car's dead. More cars wrecking. Blair trying to get turned around and can't. Oh, man. Oh, and now Blair is destroyed. Oh, no. Metcalf, Ollie, Thomas, Ollie going to work through. Blair 1 lap down. That car beaten up. Trying to get back up to speed. Trying to keep rolling here. Man. Nice work. Everybody working by. Jason Metcalf continuing to lead. Ollie Ferguson. Working their way through. Grant Timac are destroyed. And here we go, the 41 up the hill of Willie. So Willie gonna run into a problem. Tucker right there, Grant. There as well. Metcalf, Ollie. Trying to lead right now through the pack. And more contact and around goes Ollie. So one involved, George Wright, Bryce Thomas, right there. Bryce trying to get through. Thomas now on the inside. Horn up, he is done. Man, what a race. Let's go crank it up here. All right now, everybody continuing to work through at the moment. 75 on the board. Three wide, Ollie, Jason, Ollie, Rob, Chuck Ayers there as well. 76 on the board. More contact down the straightaway. Man, oh, wife. Nice work as everybody sneaks by, doing everything they can here. 78 on the board. Metcalf out front leading the way right now. Metcalf continuing to lead at the front of the field. Ollie Ferguson there. Behind him, here comes Rob Shaw, Chuck Ayers. More slow cars around the bottom. Morgan Lilly right there. Jordan Drew got up in another one. That car destroyed. Man. Right now, we have four cars on the lead lap at the moment. Blair having a problem. Nice and easy does it. More wrecking Alpha 2. Blair involved in that one. .41 around to Morgan. And more cars are going to pile in. Are you kidding? Jason Metcalf trying to sneak through. Metcalf hard on the brakes. Here comes the 55 of Ferguson just sending it through there. Trying to make up ground. Possible lead change in traffic, and I think Jason may have injured his car a little bit here in all that mess. Wow. Oh, Jason gets held up. And around goes Metcalf. He'll come to pit road maybe. Ollie Ferguson now leads here tonight. Metcalf there as well. Trying to get that car to rotate. Jordan Drew back here coming off of pit road. Ollie holding on. Ollie Ferguson, Jason Metcalf, right there as well. Chuck Ayers, Ayers out of shape. Austin there in the mix also. Here comes Eric. Here comes Joseph Tucker on pit road done. Ollie Ferguson hanging on. Jordan 4 laps down. Ollie out front. Ollie, Jason Metcalf there in line. Nice and easy does it. So everybody working their way through at the moment. $88 to $200 on the board. Nice work. More contact with Jason. Ollie out front leading. Grant there as well. Jordan Drew involved in another one. He'll go 5 laps down. Austin right now. Chuck Ayers holding on the lead lap for a moment. Ollie Ferguson not too far behind him. Rob Shaw in the 50. Fighting through. Here comes Ollie through lap traffic. Chuck right up there. There's Chuck. That'd be the 4th place car. And more cars wrecking. Ollie Ferguson gonna sneak through that one. Man alive. Ollie continuing to lead out front. 91 on the board. Working through. Again, 91 complete. '91, '92 this time by. Oh, more wrecking right in front of Tom Hack. We'll be right back. All right, back here as we approach halfway tonight, Ollie Ferguson continuing to lead out front right now. 9 seconds over his nearest competitor at the moment. So Ollie on rails at the moment. 9-second lead for Ollie Ferguson over Chuck Ayers. Everybody else trying to figure out a way through. Can't really right now honestly figure anything out the way it's going. Another car around right there. There is Ollie holding on as well. Another car around. Chuck Ayers right there trying to move forward. So Chuck, great run. There's Chuck Ayers, nice run at the moment. So Chuck, Ollie, Chuck, your top two. Metcalf, Rob Shaw, right there in the mix as well. 101 on the board. Tyler, nice run. Nice work here. Oh, I'm doing. How about you, buddy? Well, it has been a war zone out here tonight with 2 cars right now on the lead lap.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the broadcasts. It's been kind of crazy from the broadcast that I've been able to keep up with. So it looks fun.
I don't know if some of the drivers would say fun. Entertaining, at least.
Yeah, coming from a driver's standpoint, I didn't get to lay any laps here, and I know these guys are probably going through it with the track state not changing very much. So looks like it'd be fun. Pretty aggravating probably for the drivers, but on my side of it right now, it looks pretty fun.
There you go. Well, Chuck sitting 10 seconds back. Ollie trying to hang on. What do you say we do a little bit of crank it up and we'll get all your audio worked out?
Let's get on it.
All right, everybody, and we are back. We'll get Dakota back online. As again, Chuck trails Ollie by about 11 seconds. A ton of lap traffic still out there. A lot of guys, a lot of laps down, but not many retirees. If you will,
we got the
we got to spin.
Outside of 4 there.
That's been
We got a stack up coming out of 4. Tyler McMurder, Grant Salzano, a lot of them guys in the mess.
Yeah, it tends to be if somebody gets turned around, they just can't get out of the way. There's literally nothing they can do.
Yeah, it's just a warpath right now.
And it almost wrecking behind Ty there for a moment. They got stacked up. Ollie is just in his own little world trying to, oh, and I say that, he gets wrecked. Oh. Hopefully that didn't break anything.
Yeah, I don't... It's a war zone, man. It's hard to keep up. This camera I got going everywhere right now.
Oh, you should see on my timing end, man. I got red writing up everywhere.
Oh, I bet. There's action everywhere across this track. As I'm watching Ty right now, Ty's battling with Jose Ruse here. Ruse getting through pretty well here. He's running 10th.
Yeah, Jose gonna move forward. Ty a couple further laps down. Jose right now 5 laps down. It's gonna be just try to get the best finish you can get at this point.
Yeah, as I'm seeing here, only Chuck and Ollie's got a whole lap across this field. We got Jason running 3rd, Morgan Lilly 4th, and Blair running outside right there in 5th.
Now there is Blair, Rob Shaw. 3 wide. This ain't gonna end well. Oh, they squeak it out. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I see this Bruff Motorsports 99 car getting into the 48 here coming out of turn 4. He's currently running 6. Bryce is looking very strong here, being a dirt racer himself.
Well, 2 laps down 6. Remember, he broke his car earlier, got caught up in a wreck, and it broke the drive shaft in the car. Had to get that looked at.
Yeah, coming from the back, he's not looking too bad here. This field's kind of iffy. It's going to be about no mistakes here. You're going to have to make it all the way out to the end without having any mistakes.
It's going to be more about, avoiding the incidents at this point. With 114 in the books. Leader, lap traffic, has to squeeze his way through pretty well sideways as he went through the middle. If nothing happens to Ollie here, Ollie's in good shape. He is getting ready to put Chuck a lap down.
We got 2 cars around out of turn 2. We got 4 cars into it here. Everybody's kind of getting the scruffle back to it. One car in the middle, that is Grant Salzano getting hit by the one car here.
Oh, and that's going to kill
Major
Chuck. Well,
Chuck getting wrapped up here.
And just like that, we've got one car on the lead lap. Ollie has lapped the entire field.
Yeah, one car ain't going to be too happy about that. Car sliding down right in front of him. He was looking strong, man. He's got a lot of front damage to that one car.
Well, the situation it puts us in, you know, unless Metcalf and those guys behind Ollie get a break, a.k.a. Ollie ends up in something. If I'm Ollie, I just baby this car.
Yeah, I totally agree here. He's looking pretty strong running this outside line. This Pinty's NASCAR Chevrolet is looking pretty strong here, having a whole lap on everybody.
You know, and to your point, I don't know if I'd push the car that hard, to be honest.
Nah, here it's more throttle consistency. It's more about, you know, easing off the throttle, trying to get them tires to grab that surface. As it clays up a little bit, these NASCARs tend to kind of slide a little bit more on it with these dirt tires. But it's all about traction. You want to put the tire to the track without losing that traction.
Yeah, and again, this will be the last time that NOSSCAR runs Bristol dirt. So kind of an end of an era here tonight.
Yeah, it's one for the books for sure. Wish I could have put myself in that seat, but man, this is kind of exciting to watch here.
Tomac back there in the 46. Looking like he's been at Martinsville or something. Big wreck out of turn 4. Ollie's in it. He's ripped
a lot of cars
off.
in it. 3 or 4 here. Everybody's slow getting through 4. Got Jose here riding the wall. Was in 9th. I think he's going to lose a couple here. Terrible run.
Well, Ollie lost the nose, but the car's still running, so that's all that counts. Ollie Ferguson, Jason Metcalf, then it's going to be Chuck Ayers, another one around. At the bottom of the front straightaway, he couldn't tell exactly who that would be, but another one
here
around.
We got Ollie catching Jordan here, getting ready to put Jordan a lap down. Ollie's missing a front end just like most of these cars here, but one guy that's kind of surprising me tonight is that 84 car of Jordan here. Not much of a dirt racer, kind of a local short track kind of asphalt guy. So for not being on dirt very much, he's doing pretty good here, holding I think 11th.
You know, 11th, 7th laps down, and he's got a bit of a cushion over Eric, who is also 7 down, but again, he's got about 12 seconds over him. So pretty good shape for him.
Yeah, Ollie's pretty much got a good save path here if he could just hang on to it and stay out of the mess. But don't look now. I hate to tell you, that 99 of Bryce Thomas, man, he's up in 5th now. He's got one guy of Morgan Lilly in 4th on the same lap. They're both 2 laps down. And 2nd and 3rd of Jason and Chuck are only 1.
Yeah, Bryce is quick here. Just ran a 21.4. Pretty good lap time here. Leader running a 21.1s. But great laps now. 29 for Bryce last time by a quick score on the racetrack. Just unfortunately, he's trapped 2 laps down right now.
Yeah, it's the tragedy of the night. Really, everybody's having trouble here other than that 55 car. That 55 car just looks strong. He's pretty much got the race locked up if he could just hang on to it here.
Well, all it takes is one person to get into him, though, and then next thing, just like that.
Yep. I guess we're going to have to watch talking about it, man. It's that commentator's curse. We talk about it all the time. As soon as you start saying something, it's usually when it happens. And being Bristol, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets turned around, that would easily get Jason back in the game. And Chuck just being 1 lap down. Yeah, man, they're all fighting it.
He gets into him there. Hard contact in the outside wall. It looks like he's having a little bit of trouble here. I'm wondering if how much fuel these guys get. He's around here. Morgan Lilly gets right in the way of him.
Well, here comes Jason trying to unlap himself. Ollie's like, daggone it, quit talking about me.
Oh, man, this racer's chat is not too healthy right now. Let me tell you, these guys are everywhere back and forth.
Oh, I'd imagine we got a lot of mad racers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, car around out of 2.
I hate to say it, but when that 55 and that 41 of Morgan Lilly got into it there coming out of the corner, it allowed Bryce Thomas to squeeze into 4th. He's now in 4th and gaining through the field.
He just needs some things to go his way here as we're crossing.
We got another 2 cars in turn 2.
That's
Is that a roadblock?
Kind of, sort of. They needed another car in the middle there.
Oh, we got another one down on the bottom. Dustin Hardy in that 28 car. Bad night for him.
I tell you what, if I'm in one of these cars, dude, I'm just pedaling trying to keep this thing clean. Rob Shaw, Thomas, to your point, already back to 2 laps down and kind of gaining here. If Thomas can get things to go right, like I said, he is one of the faster cars on the racetrack. Oh, he got blocked in there by Tomac. Had to split the difference.
Yeah, Bryce taking the outside on these 4 cars back here. Bryce is trying to gain ground. He's mo-docking through this field. He's getting ready to get one of his laps back, by the way it looks. He's got that 55 of Ollie right in front of him, chasing him down. He's looking to get it back.
That'd put him back to 1 down if he can get by him here. Lap traffic.
Ollie looking in brave. 3 wide into 3.
Oh, that's going to open it up for Bryce, though.
Bryce on the inside here. Ollie throwing it down through a block. See what Bryce can do.
I don't
Looking
know if
on the inside.
I don't know if I'd block Bryce that much.
I don't know either. Having a whole lap lead on the field, I think he'd be wanting to lay back, but he's trying to hold that 99. That 99's looking good on the bottom.
Yeah,
is he going to get blocked here?
Oh,
and
around he goes.
Oh, he saves it.
Oh.
Heck of a save.
I'm glad I don't have driver's chat on right now.
He is not too happy with that 55 car for pinching him down. You know that's going to be a conversation starter in the pits.
We're gonna need security in the pits after this one. A bunch of security.
Looks like Chuck Ayers here in the outside wall right in front of Ollie. Looking to go 2 laps down here, leaving Jason with only 1 lap if he gets around him.
Ollie's just like, show me the checkered.
Yeah, Ollie's ready for it. As you can see, Chuck there on the bottom of Ollie going 2 laps down. That allows Bryce not to be too far behind. Bryce may get 3rd.
Yeah, I think eventually he will get to him and get 3rd. And then it'll be a matter of, well, what do you need to happen to get a couple more?
If I was Ollie right now, I'd be feeling the pressure. I'd be wondering who I've gotten into, who I've made mad, and maybe in these last 65 laps wondering if, my time is right or if it's not.
Up top here.
Don't look now. That 1 car is coming back. He wants it back.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if Ollie backed off a bit there.
It kind of looked like it to me. It looks like Ollie's just kind of riding the bottom. I'm almost wondering if that front end, rear end damage ain't affecting him on this long run. Maybe a toe knocked out a little bit. Who knows?
Oh, I'm sure that car's not right now.
There ain't a lot of cars on this track that look right. I mean, it's Bristol, right?
Well, you throw
Who
dirt
needs
on
fenders?
it.
Who needs fenders? Who needs a bumper?
Right. Well, you throw dirt on it, though, and it becomes a whole nother matter.
Oh, yeah. Clogging up that radiator with that dirt. It can cause tragedies. I mean, we've seen it before in the NASCAR world. Many guys get dirt clogged in that air vent, and it can ruin the day pretty quick.
Ollie, Jason, Chuck. You look here, Bryce, Rob, back here, Blair. Jordan Giroux in 10th. He's moved into the top 10. Somehow 11 laps down, Tomax in the top 15. I don't know how that's possible, but he is. Wow.
Blair's running 6th. He's been looking smooth in this 2 Miller Lite car. We got another one up at the top of turn 4. That is the 48 of Michael Boivert. Having a hard time tonight, and he makes contact with the 64. He gets into Chuck. Chuck keeps it straight.
He'll give that lap back, though.
We got a wad of cars here in turn 3.
Bryce trying to figure out a way through and does.
Oh, 2 cars around. That's Tyler McMurder in the 47 of Justin Suzix.
Max got to try to get turned around if he can. And does.
Ooh.
Oh, and he got
Tied the
rear-ended.
pit. Tyler having a rough night here at Bristol Dirt.
You know, you get rear-handed that hard, that might be a concussion.
Man, Rob Shaw looking strong now. He's up in the 5th spot, taking it from Blair. Morgan Lilly concedes a drop. He's down 4 laps now. Morgan's not having too hot of a night, it looks like.
Blair. Morgan, you talked about him right there, working by Timac at the moment.
Blair's looking pretty good. He got that car fixed up. He's riding the bottom there. He might be able to make a comeback, but I don't think anybody's got anything for that 55 Chevrolet.
You want to hear something funny about Timac? He's making laps right now in about the 37-second bracket. He is literally just creeping this car.
Ooh, the 55 comes down pit lane. Pit stops here. See what happens.
Most likely fuel on board that 55.
That gives guys like Jason, Chuck, Bryce, maybe even Rob Shaw a little chance to get back. Maybe get some laps here. Maybe, longer fuel run. Maybe 55 may come out. May have some troubles. Who knows?
Here comes Ollie. Jason going to come through. Jason trying to get it back here. He's not going to get there, though, out of shape, but he will get a lap back. I thought for a moment there he'd be able to get to him. And Bryce should be coming to pit road here relatively soon.
Bryce and Chuck are battling hard for this spot back here, door to door. The 99 car is not happy with this one car. The one car keeps chopping his nose off. These boys have been going at it for laps. And we got the 2 car around here on the bottom of turn 4.
$148 on the board, and you see right now, I think Thomas should be on pit road, I would imagine, along with Chuck possibly pretty soon. I know Rob Shaw is coming to the end of his run. So is Blair. So we've got a lot of cars that will have to stop for fuel here before much longer.
As we can see, this 55 car is right on the tail end of Bryce and Chuck here. He's not too far behind Jason itself. These guys go down pit road. They're easily back down a lap or 2. I'm wondering if that 55 just didn't play an early strategy to gain time, maybe.
Yeah, why not at that point, right? He had the lead to do it, too. That's the thing. He had a gigantic
Might as well
lead.
throw a little bit of an extra, throw a little whammy in there and give himself a little extra distance.
Man, Chuck and Bryce still going at it for second. Bryce now able to start to pull away, but lap traffic gonna woe him up.
Yeah, we got that 23 car going to the outside. The 06 holding Bryce down. Bryce is looking fast. He's been looking fast all night. Other than the troubles he had, he's a very known Goodwill dirt racer out of Pennsylvania, and a lot of dirt backgrounds. This is one of his jewels of the year for him in NOSSCAR.
And you know what I look at here for Bryce is if his stint count here is what I think it is, he shouldn't have to pit road. So he's back on the lead lap. Now all we need is one more oofy out of Ollie to really get up there and contend with him.
Oh yeah, anything happens to that 55 car right now, it's going to be a race. That 55 just has to keep his nose clean. And we got a lot of cars on the outside of turn 4 here. It's going to make it hard on that leader to get by them. They're going to probably be able to open up a little bit of a gap here with these lappers.
Bryce is just sending it through them.
Michael Boyvert comes down in front of the Chuck Ayers here.
Oh,
Chuck gets into it with him. Timac's involved. That leaves Ollie behind the 41 of Lilly and the 50 of Rob Shaw. Chuck Ayers not too happy with that one.
155 on the board. That means there's 45 to go. And last time by, Bryce took off a chunk of Ollie's lead, about a second of it, as Ollie worked through traffic.
Yeah, Ollie's running about 18 and a half seconds here ahead of Bryce. Chuck falls another lap. After Chuck, we got Rob Shaw, Morgan Lilly, and Blair, who are running 2 to 3 laps down, and that is your top 6.
Well, last time by, again, another chunk taken out by Bryce. He's just taking these chunks out, man. He's got it down to 12 seconds. Ollie's got to get clear of this traffic. He's losing a ton of time in traffic.
These lap cars aren't being nice to him. Bryce is just mowing him down.
And Bryce has the time to get there if this keeps happening at this rate. That's the thing. It isn't over yet.
This has been a crazy race here. Bryce is trying to chase him down. I'm going to get back to Ollie
your
here.
leader got yeeted by the 41. And these guys are not being nice to him. Man, oh man alive. A little bit of over-rotation out of Ollie, too, I'm noticing.
Yeah, as you see Ty there trying to stay down out of the line. That 55's been missing that bumper all night long, and I guarantee them long-term effects are just affecting. Bryce is still catching up to him, and we got a wad of cars here in front of the leader.
That'll slow him up again. That's going to cost him a ton more time. Cost him about another half a second just in that corner alone. And it's going to cost him again for the second corner in a row.
Yeah, he's riding here below Morgan. He's trying to see if he can get up there above Blair, and Blair's finally going to give him the okay. But Lilly, he's not trying to go another lap down. He's trying to hold him off.
Lilly really putting the brakes on right now for Ollie.
Yeah, if Lilly falls short here, he will be 3 down instead of 2. He's trying to hold every lap he can, hold that 55 back, but in the process, it's allowing that 99 to catch up as he gets around.
Yeah, and that's been the theme here. It's down to about 10 seconds, the gap.
And the 25's not giving him any room either. Oh, as he about gets it off 4.
Jeez almighty.
This is going to allow a lot of time for Bryce, as Bryce can just get through this traffic. Oh, we got one around turn 1 and 2. It's the 13 car here.
Around we go, and again another spinner, but guess what? Don't look now, Dakota, but that gap now, 9 seconds.
Yeah, Bryce is here passing Tyler McMurder going into 3, and he's just mowing these lap cars down. He is not taking any time. He is trying to get down to that 55 car.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing more frustrating for Ollie than to be leading and getting caught in traffic, trying to sneak through traffic the best you can. Oh, Ollie over-rotated again.
Man, don't look now, but this whole top 5 is nothing but Chevrolets. Chevrolets just got the momentum today.
Yeah, they do. They really have that outside, that Chevrolet brigade doing well here. Man, what do you think? You think Bryce will get there and get by him?
I don't know. He's closing in. Thing is, he's got a little bit over, 33 laps to go here?
Yeah.
It's going to be close. I think he might get to him. It might be a race we might want to stay in touch with, really.
Well, right now, again, another 5/10 knocked down.
Tyler McMurder holding that 55 car up, and so is Grant on the inside of Tyler. That 55 car essentially don't have nowhere as Ty drops back to give him the outside. Grant's going to slide right up in front of him.
Yeah, and that cost him another big chunk of time.
Don't look, but I hate to say it, that Fit 99 car has a heck of a hook on him, and he is just reeling him in, boy.
Now down to 6 seconds.
Bryce is in promise here. We got Chuck Ayers with 1 lap down in 3rd. Rob Shaw in 4th.
And Chuck came down on Bryce.
Oh!
That'll give Ollie some running room back here.
Chuck falls another lap. falls down again. Rob Shaw now in third in that 50 Chevrolet. Rob Shaw coming through. When I first came in here, Rob Shaw was running 7th or 8th, and he's been slowly inching his way through this pack as he is only 2 laps down. Everybody 2 laps or longer in this race. Ollie and Bryce are putting a show.
30 laps to go. We're down to 3-0 here. As Ollie Ferguson continuing to lead. Now that gap back up to 8 seconds after that incident with Chuck.
Yeah, but 30 laps, anything can happen here. You got lap traffic, you got spins, you got wrecks. I mean, it's a war field, and it ain't over until that checkered flag falls.
Oh, for sure. And you see that 55 wash up across the middle groove all the way through the slick. This track completely worn out at this point.
99 in open air, as he only has the 1 car of Chuck in front of him, really. He's all open air, so if this 99 car can run in some traffic, or 55 car, not the 99, the 55 car runs in traffic, that 99 may have some potential to get back to him.
Well, he may, but unfortunately as well, lap starting to wind down here. What he need? Oh, and Bryce around. Didn't go complete.
Bryce is pretty hot over this radio.
Yeah, just a little.
He just keeps losing time.
Oh, and it was a car in the middle of the racetrack. Moved down into his right rear. Now Ollie back in traffic. This has been a battle of traffic all night, and here we go again with Ollie working through traffic.
He said, yeah, I'm very scared. Ollie is feeling the intensity as Bryce, as I hear over his team radio here. Bryce and the 55 kind of in their team chats. The 55 sees that 99 closing in the mirror until that latest incident.
It'll be 25 to go this time by. Yeah, that 9 seconds, 25 laps. Unless Ollie really gets caught up in traffic again, that'll be really difficult to make up. Willie gonna move to 4th. He got around Rob Shaw.
I hate to say it now, too. Look back at this 46 car. He has moved himself up to the 12th spot, and his last lap was a 23.812. Tyler's just been coasting. He's riding, and he's working up to 12th. He was 15th earlier.
Yeah, he continues to move forward, doing what he needs to do. Come out of here with a good points day, right? That's the other aspect to this.
Yeah, in the long run of this, it might be one race, but we still got 20 races left in the schedule, if not more, and it's going to be a long season. You got to think of the long run here. It ain't just the short run, it's the long run. If you're having a bad day here, you may be able to gain it somewhere else where someone else might have a bad day.
Precisely, as we're coming down to 21 to go. Now the one outside of Ollie giving him fits. He'll get clear. So at least Ollie back kind of sort of clear again. 8 seconds now, 7 seconds. Oh, the 41 chopped him. And that's going to put him in the fence. Bryce, excuse me, into the fence. He's going to be hot. He's going to be hot about that.
I think his 55 car pretty much has it wrapped up unless something tragically happens in front of him.
Right now, Bryce in that traffic. And again gets caught into another one.
It's just not looking to be Bryce's night.
Meanwhile, Ollie up here.
Oh, the 55 car almost around,
Oh.
saves it in 1 and 2. Heck of a save bar leader here.
Wow. It's just who doesn't make a mistake. We're going to go on board with Ollie for a lap here. On board.
Oh. And getting into it a little too much. If he really wants to secure this race, I'd back that car down just a little bit and try to, hold this lead. He's looking a little iffy.
It's like road
He's
course.
in the wall here.
Yeah, he is. And it's like road course racing, man. He needs the time when he catches these lap cars.
Yep.
18 to
As
go.
Bryce is reeling him still in. Bryce has took a big chunk out them last 2-3 laps. As this 55 car is just struggling on this outside line. As we got one around him, turn 4 down on the apron.
Oh, and that's gonna throw.
And Ollie back in the wall.
I see that threw Ollie off his line. Every time he gets thrown off the line, that's where he runs into problems.
Bryce just slowly reeling him in here.
Right at 5 seconds.
55's almost a round out of 2. Gets a little too sideways coming out of there.
Now,
This 55 car's starting to make mistakes.
and don't look now, but Bryce can smell blood in the water because he can visibly see Ollie now out his windshield.
Ollie is sweating. He's a little too sideways in this 55 car. He's losing a lot of momentum coming out of these corners.
With 15 to go, he's just got to back that car down, Dakota. He just needs to back her down and keep it under him. He'd lose less time that way. Oh, big slide out of 4. Now down to 3 seconds. Oh.
Bryce is within the same turn as him, and as we got lap traffic here in front of the leader, those 6 is going to slide up in front of him. 25 still to his outside, holding him up. We got 3 cars holding up the leader here. As Ollie almost wrecks.
Whoa! Holy
3
moly.
wide down in turn 1. This is going to give Bryce the room he needs to gain this leader.
Yeah.
We got these 3. We got 2 cars here. Oh, Morgan Lilly into the 55.
Oh my goodness. They are not being
55
nice
staying
to
off.
him.
Bryce is in with it reach. He can taste it. As we got 12 to go here. 12 to go to finish this one out. And we got a battle, close battle for the lead.
Oh my goodness. 1 second now is all that separates them.
Ollie's feeling the pressure.
How does
Oh, as Ollie's sideways. Bryce is there. Bryce is there. Looking on the inside. Bryce him Ollie into it. And Ollie's around. So is Bryce. Both of our leaders.
Traffic.
Oh, and Bryce gets
they
nailed.
both get nailed.
Chuck Ayers, our 3rd place guy, just nailed our leaders.
Are you kidding me? All that work that Bryce done to run him down, and he is now
Them guys are
towed.
going to have to see pit road.
And somehow,
The 55
Ollie-
wrecks the 99.
but look at this, Ollie's somehow still rolling. How is that problem? How is that car rolling?
Bryce is not happy. Bryce is done for the race here, folks. Terrible, terrible look for the 99 car.
But what the other part to that is, how is Ollie's car still rolling? I can't believe that car is still running.
Ollie has some kind of angel sitting over him today.
Now he's got a lap lead over Chuck. So all he's got to do is bring this thing home. Man,
8 to go here. 8 to go for Ollie. 25 car is into Ollie's quarter.
just keep that car rolling, Ollie. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Bryce is towing here. Bryce is falling down the ranks as he's 2 laps down. Gonna go 3 here. And we got 7 to go. Ollie's looking strong as he still has a whole lap ahead of Chuck Ayers here.
Yeah, and he is in great shape if nothing happens. You know, Chuck would love to see that 55 run into one more problem. Coming to the strike this time for 7 to go, actually, this time by. So now 7 to go.
Yeah, these, I don't know. It's looking pretty weird here because you got to think of it this way. The one of Chuck Ayers and the 55 of Ollie Ferguson are both teammates. That 99 car threw a wrench in there, and the one car kind of drove through the 99 a little bit. Wonder if some team racing ain't coming into effect because we're looking at 1-2 here with Ollie and Chuck.
Ollie! That got turned by the 57. Huh.
And the 57's around on the outside of him.
5 to go.
195 laps these guys have ran. It's been a long, tiring race. What do you think they're going to say about this race?
There's going to be a lot of unhappy drivers.
Oh, there's a lot of them. I guarantee it. A lot of them.
Trying to straighten the car out to go. I don't know if I call this winning or surviving.
It's been survival. I think it's been more survival. He won. He definitely is the winner. He won the race. No doubt. But it's all survival. This race was all about not being, at the wrong places, wrong time. And as you can see, even our leader has damage on his car and still a lap ahead. It's been a treacherous race, really, for these drivers.
Coming to 2 to go this time by. Ollie Ferguson will lead down the back straightaway. 2 to go. Oh, and he's around.
Off turn 4.
Now he's just got to be careful, Ollie. Be careful getting back going. Don't get ran over. And he does just that. 2 to go.
He's in back through.
Now 2 to go for your leader. Oh boy, that car is out of control, loose.
Yeah, Chuck still ain't got enough time to gain on him here. Coming to the white flag. This 55 car has been strong all day.
Now just baby it home. Right, don't do anything crazy. Easy in the throttle. And you see him doing just that.
Yeah, this 55 car has been strong all day, and as you see him coming off turn 4, this is your NOSSCAR Bristol Dirt Race winner here, the 55 of Ollie Ferguson.
And around at the stripe. There you go, Ferguson, and he
Good
gets
old teammate
murdered.
bump there. Good old teammate bump by the one of Chuck Ayers there.
Well, there you
Man.
go. What a night.
Talk about the last 10 laps being crazy here.
Oh, that was fun, bud.
If you'd have told me these last 10 laps would have went the way they would have went, I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed Bryce running him down. I wouldn't have guessed them two spinning each other and him still coming out to win it after the wreck.
There you have it. Well, buddy, I appreciate you coming up. I'm going to get ready to talk to these guys and get on out of here, man.
Yeah, let's see what these guys got to say.
Well, let's see if we can find Chuck. And oh, there's Ollie. All right, Ollie. Well, I moved in the wrong spot. Daggone it. I'll grab him again. And Ollie Ferguson, Matt, up here in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, man. Winner here tonight at Bristol Dirt.
Yeah, that was quite a race. It was very exciting. A lot of wrecking, but you know what? It was still a lot of fun, and I'm really happy.
Well, you're going to take it home here tonight in this round. Congratulations. You lost
Thank
a
you
lot
very
of
much.
time there to Bryce. Then the contact, you and him got together, and then you were able to kind of pull away from it.
Yeah, that really was unfortunate. I tried to stay off him, but again, like the first lap, I got really loose on the high side.
There you go, man. Well, again, congratulations, Ollie.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go, buddy. All right, let's see what his teammate has to say.
Wonder what kind of interview we could get out of Bryce after this one. Bryce would probably be pretty mad at that one.
Yep. All right, let's see if we can talk to Chuck here. We might try to grab Bryce before this is over. Hey, Chuck, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, you're going to wind up P2 here tonight behind Ollie.
Honestly, the fact that I finished P2 is kind of a miracle. Did a lot of practice this week. Track felt really good, setting at 100%. I figured because when you went into the league sessions and you clicked on test, it immediately set out to 100. So I thought, you know what, that's what it's going to be. Going to run good, going to run nice, going to be fast. And I honestly thought I had the best best car. I felt really good. I was able to run 19, 18-second laps, no problem. And then the track was just completely different in the race. It is what it is. Started 8th, got all the way up to first, I think, for a minute or two. And then just lost it. Went
As
to
being a
last.
weekly competitor with you, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
How was the track? Has it transitioned? As you've seen from qualifying, the track state did not change, and it continued to get worse. Did it make it a ton bit harder on you? Or with the racing surface kind of fading, did it kind of help you guys?
So I actually thought towards the end, if you noticed when you saw behind cars, I don't know if you could see it like on the replay or not, but there was actually kicking dust up, and that's what I was used to. That the track was faster when it was at 100% usage from what I was, basically from my understanding. When I practiced at 0%, I was horrible. When I practiced at 100, I was running 18-second laps. So towards the end of the race, like literally with 10 minutes of optional repairs left, I ran my fastest lap like 10 laps from the end. So I think the track got better. It was just really hard because once you had all that damage, it was hard to make your fastest lap. But it is what it is. Really, really proud of finishing second. Congratulations to Ollie. He deserved that. He put on a clinic. I'm a little bit upset. He asked me for advice earlier in the week, and I think I gave him too much advice. Obviously, you see why. And so I would like to go ahead and tell you right now, Ollie, I'm never giving you advice ever again.
There you go. Well, again,
Congrats on your position there.
Thanks, guys.
congrats, Chuck. All right, we got Rob to grab. Let's see if we can grab Rob. Rob, Matt in the booth is going to copy. Oh, well, I moved him. Okay, hang on. Broadcast. There we go. Hey, Rob, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. You're going to wind up third here tonight. Good survival.
Oh, yeah, talk about a survival. That was a survival race.
Well, man, talk to me about it, man. You had to fight through a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah, as you can see, you came, when I joined in, you were 7th or 8th, and you came up through there in the last 70, 80 laps, and here you are in the top 3. Tell us about your race, man.
Yeah, it was a great race. I was just trying to keep it smooth. I got in a couple tangles there, put me a couple laps down. If not, I think I would have had something for them tonight, but other than that, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, SSR. We're building chassis back home, so everyone can take a look at that.
There you go, man. Well, again, great job, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, again, I appreciate the help up here, man. Dakota did a great
no
job.
problem. Hey, thanks for having me. Glad I could call one race with you, man. Unfortunately, I wasn't on the other end of the stick tonight to be able to race, and kind of glad I kind of missed the mayhem. It's kind of exciting to watch with you, so I appreciate you having me in the booth, and appreciate everything you do for us here at NOSSCAR, and man, it's been a great night. Thank you.
No problem, man. Well, next week we'll go back to normal, right, bud?
Yeah, I'll be back in the seat, and of course you'll be calling the shots from there. Just hopefully I'll be seeing you in the victory lane side, and I'll be back up here to talk to you again.
10-4. All right, Matt and Dakota in the booth here tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. NOSSCAR Bristol Dirt tonight. We'll be back to asphalt racing on 1 week. Ollie Ferguson takes it here tonight. Thank you, everybody.